You have to sit away from the desk a little bit in order to be on camera.
Okay.
There you go. Mic is on.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
You know what? Have a stool.
Okay. You guys are having a good day. Let me get to the questions. It turned out to be a rather nice day here. It's like in the 50s, which was really nice.
I used to have this piece around here. Oh, got off one day.
Okay.
Okay.
It was around for a long time.
Questions.
Dream. I've forgotten what it was.
Let's see here.
Big log or something like that.
Hi, Katie. Rocky Ryan. Hello. How was your day training? It was good. I actually made a list. I feel like it's good when I make a list of who I train so that they know exactly who went out. So, Grumman, Zeppelin, Reese, Kringle, Gretchen, Digby, Neko, Rocco, and Leslie today.
Wonderful.
Which wasn't as many as I had hoped, but today's focus was downstays and achieving boredom, and that can take a little while.
Yeah.
Especially with dogs who don't want to do downstays and want to be bored. So the outings were a little bit longer than they typically are, but that's okay. They all needed it.
Did you take Gretchen?
I did. I took her into the Leahy. Yeah, first floor is open till noon for lab patients. She and I walked in, and she actually walks very well on a chain leash. I was surprised. She didn't really want to do a downstay, and she kept popping up, but we hung out, and she shook a little, but you know, it's a step in the right direction.
But you got her down.
I got her down, yeah. She wasn't bad.
Progress.
And she stayed. We sat there for probably 15 minutes. And
Wow.
she tried to pop up maybe twice at the beginning, and then she gave up. And she was really good, actually.
Oh, good.
Better than some others, so. Hello, Smiley. How is Voodoo coming along? Voodoo. In my opinion, I just don't think she enjoys it. But that's just, I had her home at my house last weekend through Tuesday. She loves to be in the house. She loves to relax and play with dogs and be a house dog. The moment I go to put a leash or take her somewhere, she's
Don't like it, huh?
I think she just doesn't like it. So I don't know.
What are you going to do with Voodoo?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's your call. But
I haven't tried it. I don't know.
I personally, I just don't think she wants to be a service dog.
She's spayed already.
She is spayed.
It cuts down availability.
Yep, it does. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, maybe work with her a little longer. I don't know. She's over a year old, so she's at the same place that Gronk and Clark and Ava, and you know they're
different.
I know.
They're raised differently, and I think that is a big
and
thing
the
we're
spoon
learning.
feeding, we talked about
Huh?
that. The spoon feeding, we
The
talked
spoon
about
feeding.
that.
See, they haven't had the personal attention from birth.
Yeah.
The others two so far, I mean, Ava and Clark are.
Yep. I actually, today when I took Leslie out, I went out with Ava and the Beans because they wanted for me to show them how to get her under a booth. And so we worked on that. She was perfect. Couldn't have asked for better.
Really?
Perfect.
Why was she having trouble then?
Well, I don't think they had even really tried it, to be honest. They like a booth because Cindy it's easier to hear her husband and communicate with her husband. So they actually prefer a booth over a table. So the couple times they have gone to a booth, they've just had her on the outside of the booth. And they were more worried about people coming by. So they can step over her. She'll be fine. I said, unless it's like a wheelchair or something, you'd have to move her. So we went and
Well, I always put a chair around because the waitress with the tray is not looking down.
True.
So I always put chairs around them if they're out there.
When they're out on the aisle. So anyway, we went and practiced into the booth. I mean, I think they were just apprehensive that she wasn't going to do it. Man, she just went right under.
Backwards.
Backed up, backwards, crouching.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for better.
Oh, good.
So I was really happy with her.
Perfect dog.
And Leslie, I hadn't taken her out in a while. She was one that was really difficult to hold a downstay, and she was perfect too with her. Lots of screaming kids, so that was really good. She has a little bit of a nose to the ground issue that we have to work on, but their downstay was really good. Yeah, people are asking if I worked with Gretchen. I touched on that a minute ago. Where did you go with the dogs? So like I said, this morning it was downstays all morning. So Leahy's a great place for that. It's just this little outpatient center, and just their first floor is open on the weekends. They do have a pediatrician on the third floor. So if you go up to the third floor, there's just nobody up there. So you can sit for it. And there's no distraction. I find that it's, for me, when I'm teaching a downstay or something really that they're having a hard time with, if you go to a place like that where there's very minimal distraction, it's easier to get them to focus. Then when you go to a place that's like a Target or a Walmart, it's much easier for them to. So I spent basically my whole day there. Any other questions? I guess we should say Gronk is maybe matching with someone.
Seems to be doing fine.
We're heading in that direction, so fingers crossed that all works
well. He
well.
falls for those cookies real quick.
Yeah, he did. When I just went back in there a little while ago, and
they're fine.
They looked fine. Yeah. Anything else?
I saw you almost have a fight down. Were you feeding?
Yeah, a fight
Almost a fight.
between two dogs.
Yeah. Who else? Two people?
Well, I didn't know. I don't know. Maybe.
We got all kinds of fights going on down here. I don't know about.
That would be funny.
Okay, let's try it again.
Funny.
It was the dog that had the geometric pattern on it.
Wrinkle?
That could be. And a harlequin.
It was Wrinkle and Wire. I don't think they didn't go after each other. Wrinkle's super aggressive with her food, but I don't. I'll have to rewind it.
You interrupted her several times.
Yeah, I did. Because she's just voracious when it comes to.
She's a bigger dish or something.
We do actually. When we feed her inside, we have somebody donated us a dish that has the
sections in it.
Yeah, and she does it, but it goes like this instead of like that, so it won't work outside. A lot of times I stick my hand in it. I make them eat around it. But no, nobody fought. We didn't have any issues. I'll have to rewind it and see what you saw.
Should have jumped that one.
These
that
two.
pair. And before you set them up, one just got awfully close to another one. It looked like, oh dear, here we go. You know, but
Yeah. No, not that I know of.
okay.
Oh, let's see.
We got over.
Somebody's asking, has Steve worked with Vu? Does she respond differently to him? All three of us worked with her. I think we all kind of have the general consensus of her, how she reacts.
Does anybody like her particularly?
Meet Chipper Steve.
Oh, yeah, but does his wife know about
I
it?
know. I think he's.
Hopefully she's not listening. Hopefully she's not listening.
And you know who really likes her, although she can't take her because of her cats, is Judy. You know Judy. She makes those really good cookies on.
Oh God.
She absolutely loves Vu, but she can't have a dog, so she'll find her right place. Nobody should worry. I finally got to see Maud. She's beautiful. I have a question. If Maud is a donkey, what are the other smaller ones? Are they donkeys too?
They're all donkeys.
They're all
Maud
donkeys.
is a mammoth donkey, and the little ones are mini donkeys, and there is one size donkey in between. It's called a standard donkey.
So there's the answer to that. And then we have a mini horse.
Hi.
But we're moving him around. I think
Okay.
today they were working on sectioning off the donkey hill
Oh, okay.
side so
I
that
wouldn't
she
want a
and Buddy will have some outside pasture in the barn, and then the other two will have.
No.
the other side of the barn, or the other side of the pasture that goes down towards the feed container. Just so they're separate, right? Yeah. I have raised Airedales. Know what it's like to have 13 pups at one time. God bless. 13. We have 30. 13 would be like a piece of cake at this point. Although, I was thinking today, it's like 6 months. It's been 6 months, roughly. We survived 6 months. Now that some of our older ones are graduating, it's even feels a little easier every time one graduates. So,
but let me just say that 6 months ones, you guys are
it's funny.
31 are awesome.
It's funny that you say that because my personal perception since I've been here, when I came here, we had about the same amount of dogs, but they were all in different stages. Like we had really young ones, and like 6-month-olds, and then we had close to a year, and then we had Ethel, who was the lifer at the time, And so we had a lot of dogs, but they were all at different stages, which, like for instance, today with the downstays, a 3-month-old puppy wouldn't even be attempting that. Our outing would be like, let's walk into CVS and let's walk back out. And then even an older dog, has kind of gone through the process, and so their outings don't need it to be terribly long. But at 6 months old, you're really working on that downstay. And it takes a while, and achieving boredom, and today it's like, how are we gonna get through 30 dogs when you got to do all these downstays? And I will say, the group of dogs we have now, the 31, is the best group of puppies I've ever had. And even more so than just individual litters, just as a whole group. I'm just so surprised how well they're all doing. I mean, a few of them have some little hiccups, but nothing that's really stood out so far. And so I personally think I don't know how we've done it, but I don't know.
Doing awesome. That's all I have to say.
I don't know how it's come along, but it has. So we're just keep on trucking. Somebody's asking, what are my plans for Easter? We're just going to do church. We don't have any family in the area, so it's just Jackson, Josh, and I. My son's birthday is on Monday.
Oh.
So Jackson will be 9. But he has school and gym. For those of you who don't know, my son works out like 20 hours a week in the gym. So, and he's adamant about going to the gym on Monday because they have a big pit with those they're like foam balls or whatever. So when you fly off of things. So when it's your birthday, all the other guys on the team pelt you with these.
Oh.
And so he's like, I can't miss gym because they're going to hit me with these pit blocks. So he's like bound and determined to go. So tomorrow night we will probably go out for his birthday dinner. So.
Did you tell them that he's going to be in the Olympics? That's what he told me.
He's going to.
He's striving to be in the Olympics.
Yes, that's my child's dream, is to be an Olympian. It's kind of crazy.
No, I told him. I said,
I'm like, if you can get a college scholarship, I'll be happy. No, he's good. He's, to be 8 years old and that dedicated.
Yes.
Pretty impressive. The calories are 6 months old today and tomorrow. Time flies. That is amazing. Calories are 6 months old.
Wow.
So then the minions are just a couple days later? Or
Yeah.
a day later?
Yeah.
2 days later?
What are the pokies then? 7 months?
Roughly, I would.
They were.
Pokies were the first ones, yeah.
So they're like 7 months,
Oh my gosh. I keep telling people they're like 5.5 months, so I'm close. What are the plans for the horse and the mini horse? I have no idea.
What's that?
What are the plans for the horse and the mini horse?
They're going coursing.
They're being horses?
You're horsing around.
I don't know. The 2 older big horses live here. I don't know if the mini horse is staying. That's not my arena.
By the way, if it keeps kicking everybody.
Oh, is he? I haven't even really seen him, to be honest. Happy birthday, Jackson. Thank you. Who is talking to you from the kitchen? That's Linda Kay.
It's me.
By the way, I don't have a phone number for you. I have 2 dead ones.
Linda Kay. All right. Had 2 litters, 13 each. Wow, that's big.
At the same time?
Yep.
Amanda, was that at the same time?
Yep. Ah.
What are your? I think that's it. Hopefully I didn't miss any questions. Carlene's still on the phone, so I'm going to buy time until she's ready.
Did you talk about Gretchen?
317.
Yeah.
What did you say? I missed 5.
She did pretty well. She jumped right in the car today. I had her with 3. We took her in a group. Zeppelin, she's kennel mates with Zeppelin, so the 2 of them went and 2 others. She jumped right in the car today. She was very good in the car. She jumped right out when I put the leash on her neck. When I put the vest on, she was very patient and waiting, which was great. She walked very well on the leash. I was surprised. We just went into that lady on the first floor, and they have like a lab, and sat. And she did not want to go in a downstate, but she did it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, and I posted a picture today. I had to kind of throw my leg over top of her because she kept trying to get up. But eventually she...
Does she stay focused, or is she distracted?
No, she was very... But the point for today was for her just to go and sit and just observe her surroundings. So there were a lot of people walking by and people in wheelchairs.
So does that mean that for her good, she's going to stay down there? Instead
I
of
don't
coming
know.
back?
I don't know what... I don't know.
Because I miss her.
I know you miss her.
I miss her.
Yeah, I don't know what...
Okay, we'll fix it all.
I think she's... What kennel?
She's in 10.
She's in 10 with
I'm
Zeppelin.
gonna try. I'll try.
I think
to
it's
find
good for
something
her.
about
It is good.
You know, it is just to learn some kennel manners. Today she fed at the feeder, you know, things like that that she hadn't been doing for a while.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just being selfish.
But yeah, she was actually really good today. I was surprised.
Can I go in?
When is Maud due? We have no idea, right? When is Maud due?
No, but
We don't
today
know.
when I saw her, the other day she had a big, huge bulge off to one side. Today when I saw her,
She's more
she was
centered. Yeah.
So I don't know if that means it's going to shoot out.
Oh gosh.
You can see,
Yeah, I saw that.
you can see the movement.
I saw it. She was in the
Yeah.
sun today. I mean, I saw her breathing, but I could see a little rippling in her belly. What's the plan for Gretchen? I have no idea.
To spoil her rotten.
I know. I don't know. I don't know if Carlene plans to keep her for a breeding dog, maybe. Carlene really likes her, so she might be a demo dog. You know, we might train her and just she would live on property. She may be a service dog. I don't think anybody knows at this point. Yeah.
Oh,
2 separate litters, Amanda said.
At the wrong time. I got it.
Yeah.
oh, geez.
That's pretty brave. 26. That's about how many Carlene had.
No. I hung it up.
Have a great weekend and a nice Easter, you too. Happy Easter to you all. They're asking what your plans are for Easter. You don't celebrate Easter, do you?
I don't celebrate Easter.
No, so you don't celebrate anything.
I celebrate the 19th.
You celebrate the 19th.
Is it on the 19th of the month?
No.
And she celebrates a fire in the fireplace.
Easter's not till next
Celebrates
month
that.
anyway. Greek Easter.
Oh yeah, you and Megan.
When is that?
It's May
April
1st or 2nd, whatever Sunday.
Do you think you could train a donkey? She could.
I guys will get it right one of these days.
I don't know
I
any.
had
I don't really know
wonderful-
anything really about donkeys.
I had wonderfully trained donkeys.
I was commenting today how big Buddy is, but yet how tiny his little hooves are.
Well, that's all
It's like-
hair.
The little hooves?
No, his hair is.
Oh.
He's not that big.
Okay. I see what you're saying. But the way he walks, it looks like he's on his tiptoes, you know?
Well, if his feet are growing out, we ought to have a look at him because it could be they grow like fingernails, so they're supposed to wear out.
They just looked
If he's on his tippy
proportionately
toes,
small to his body. I don't. Maybe that was just my
the
perception.
body's all fluffed up with the hair.
That's true. When they were walking,
Yeah,
it
but,
just.
He's not supposed to be standing up on it. They're not supposed to be growing way out because that's the problem. Because they'll grow way out and then they'll curl and come up.
Oh
That's
no! It didn't
really
look like that.
No, that would be awful. That's when they are in real trouble.
Okay. Oh gosh. Will the Easter bunny be at Sunday stew?
I don't think we have an Easter bunny.
I don't think. Yeah. Have we ever?
I don't know. We got an awful lot of ears.
Bentley would chase him away anyway.
Happy Easter to you guys.
Oh, of course I've had it.
She's had anything.
I had 150 animals before I got into this business.
At one time.
I had 150 animals on this property.
Oh my God.
I had about 40 donkeys, a couple horses, you know. We had rabbits, we had birds, we had pigeons. I had emus. I had 3 emus, and what how obnoxious they are. What a
The
mess.
Wiggles taught you that.
Yes. They're like ostriches.
Emus.
They're terrible.
Don't they spit or like peck you real
Yeah,
hard?
they're bad. They hurt.
Yeah.
And I've had, we had a llama, Edwin.
Edwin?
Oh, what about an alpaca? Those are popular in the South.
I had a llama. That
Alpacas.
was my. I used to borrow alpacas from somebody in Middleton, on Route 62. I borrowed animals all over.
For the commercials or print.
Commercials.
Across the street from the state park. You've seen people walking.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
So weird. Looks so
Okay.
strange when they're coming like
I think he has fixed the wall. The wall was down, or at least I screwed it up. Adding quick picks.
Oh.
You want your chair over
I'm
there?
on my chair. How did that happen?
We didn't take it with you.
Who did that?
Hello. Shift. There you
There we go. That's
right.
much better. Okay.
Good.
It's that kind of day.
Snacks. Water. I'm good.
Well, who's got water? I don't have
You have water? You need water?
I had water. I don't know where. Did I have it next? I don't know. Maybe I could start with another
Hey,
one.
good Janet.
Thank you. Okay, so what do we got here? What have we got? Whew. Oh, I don't do this, do I? I open the mail first.
That would be
Okay.
good.
Is that what I'm doing next?
That would be good.
Okay.
That would be good.
Where's the mail?
Let's do the mail.
Let's do the mail. Here, you know where these are? You like that?
Sure, why not?
You like that? Have one.
Can I have a brown pair? No, I'll go with
Oh,
the white and
Jesus
pink. I'll go. No, I'll go.
He wants a brown
no,
pair.
I'll go with the white and pink. It's all right. It's all right.
There we go.
You're getting to be a rabbit with me.
Alright.
You bent your ears over.
I did. I like it. It reminds me of what's
A
that
rabbit with broken ears.
the Christmas movie where he wears that rabbit?
Oh,
Christmas story. Something story.
Christmas story with the BB gun. When it comes down in his aunt's bunny suit. You okay? Yes, ma'am.
I can't get the envelope open.
I'm here.
Oh, wait a minute. It's got,
I don't know if that's a good idea.
it was. It's a very good idea.
Okay.
There, see? How about that? I probably sliced up the letter or something inside, or the dollar bill, or whatever. We better go this way. Here we go. I would be unstoppable if only I could get started. Uh-oh. 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 I got 50-cent pieces.
Oh, you have to match it. You have to match the serial numbers. Is that what you do?
I don't know
It's
what
a
they do.
game.
Is it? Whatever.
I don't know.
We'll have to fix those.
Who's it from?
But
I don't
you can
know.
only do half a swear.
Huh?
Like oh shh.
Oh, shit.
See you later.
I don't have a solution, but I admire the problem. That's a pretty good one.
That's all right.
Why did the skeleton cross the road? Oh, why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Because he didn't have any guts.
Go on.
I have noticed even people who claim everything is predetermined and we can do nothing to change it. Look before they cross the road. Okay, that does make sense. I'm glad you shut off that noise.
What?
Huh? There we go. On to the next. Who gets
Onward
this?
and
Who
upward.
gets this? There you go.
Nice picture of Bud here outside with the dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
A little caption.
I was trying to win over Regina and yeah, who's the other one? Send it.
You got your pick of 31, so.
Those two are.
Get the revenge.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
And here we have Harold Wanda.
All right, Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda. Okay. On we go. Uh-oh, we got two. We got two. Oh, wait, it's quiet over here, isn't it? Did anybody put the fish in or whatever's supposed to happen next?
I don't know, but the
I'm
camera.
over here.
You can't see my ears in the camera. My ears are cut off.
Well, you cut her off so I couldn't hear her say anything.
What?
I'm being master chef.
Master Chef today.
The salmon lady.
Wonderful.
The salmon lady.
Salmon lady. Okay, this person wants 5 chicken breasts. Wonderful.
All right.
I enjoyed the video of George's best day. How wonderful to see all the fuss about it. You must be so proud. Thanks for all you do. Well, thanks for your chicken bricks because that keeps us doing what we do. I just hope it sells out. I get very worried if, you know, we got a week to go. And we're over halfway, but that's better than we've been in our lives. I've lost the bank. There's the bank.
Don't lose the bank.
Not the bank. That's the bank. There we go. Okay. What's that? Where'd you get that?
Toppy clock.
Okay. Okay.
There's a question for you, Tanner. How did the mussels turn out?
They were good. Okay, this is an application. Application, lady.
Who's also the salmon lady? Who's also.
Who's also the cook. Oh. What? $1 up. I don't think I ever told you one of these letters, but I love the daily doggy. It's a great way to start my day. Thanks. Also, congratulations to everybody for helping get these dogs ready to work and help their people. It's so true. It takes a village. Happy to be part of the village. Yay, Bella and George, Hunter and Wendy, Ava and Cindy, Carol and Clark, and all the rest of the teams that I can't really list on one page. Love you all. Jan. Thank you, Jan. That's wonderful. She gives us $365 a year.
Excellent.
Whoop, miss.
$365 a day?
A year.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say, wow, pretty impressive.
Never take the advice of a fortune cookie. No?
I like the fortune cookie that you open and it says, "Help, I'm trapped in a fortune cookie factory."
If you can't convince them, confuse them. That's a good one. Don't steal a police cruiser unless you're prepared to floor it to Mexico.
Okay.
Okay. I did those. I did that. What do we got? We got a box. I can even lift it.
I'm going to open it for you.
Sure.
Okay.
This is from
I'll pass.
Amy in Kentucky.
Amy in Kentucky. Watch your fingers.
There we go. We got it. Amy in Kentucky. BFF. Bark Shop Friends Forever. Wasn't that wonderful?
squeeze it, see if it does anything. Oh, too bad. I thought it might like do the sayings. That's hilarious. You gotta put
Isn't
that on
that
camera.
funny?
Oh my god.
It says think.
That one.
Think dog or something here.
Oh my god.
Isn't that funny? Dog roll.
I can't wait for a dog to get a hold of that. And have its way with it.
And here we have Maple Bank of Dog Biscuits.
Ooh, sounds good enough to eat.
I don't know. Did you want to try it?
No, that's okay. I'm good.
Was something maybe I can give it to you now.
Pick someone who's no. You know what?
Riot.
Yeah.
Give it
Give
a
it
riot.
a riot.
Be
Yeah.
going and find it.
Yeah, we go out and know it. Riot's not here.
All right. Let's try one.
What a biscuit.
They're not for people now.
Are you really gonna try it?
That's what he said.
Give me half.
Huh?
Nice and slow. You can do it.
Did you do that?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Vermont cured bacon.
No, I'm kidding. It's pretty good. Good.
Let's see what's.
Good girl.
Never pretend to be something you're not.
It's not that bad. It's pretty good.
Go
I'm
get
trying
a
to think of what
biscuit.
it tastes like. It reminds me of something. Graham crackers and cinnamon graham
Yeah,
crackers.
just what it tastes like.
It's cinnamon graham crackers.
How do I
Oh, miss.
It's all right, Bailey. They're
You wanna
good.
try
I
it?
pre-tested
Good.
it.
It was.
Oh, and Bailey rejected by Bailey. Oh,
Wow.
I'll just take those with me then. No, okay.
Bailey, we didn't want it.
No?
She's looking for a spoon and stuff.
That's it though. Cinnamon graham crackers. That's what it tastes like.
Is he after throwing up?
Oh my god.
Did you just eat an entire one?
Ingredients:
Did you just eat an entire one?
No, I'm having poppycock.
Oh.
barley flour, Vermont smoked and cured bacon, organic maple syrup, and organic cinnamon.
There you go. So why is that any different than
I don't know.
pickle snap?
I don't know.
Really?
It's in the shape of a dog bone. That's the only problem.
That's okay. Still tastes good.
Yeah. It had a bunch of stuff on the other side here that I just thought maybe I'd...
I don't even read that.
No, the only thing I saw was never pretend to be something you're not.
So I shouldn't pretend to be a dog.
Lessons to learn from your dog. Take naps and stretch before rising. Run, romp, and play daily.
I like it.
Eat with gusto and enthusiasm, which you're doing now.
I do all the time.
Be loyal. When you want, if what you want lies buried, dig for it. Something, the attention. Ow, they got it. Avoid biting. Avoid biting when a simple growl will do. That's not bad.
So should I growl instead?
No, I thought no. On hot days, drink lots of water and lie under a tree. Isn't that wonderful? That's very nice. Okay.
Great gal suggests that you'd probably sell out the board immediately if you allowed the winner of this month's chicken brick to name the baby donkey.
Oh. Oh.
Just reading you suggestion. Have the mailed-in chicken bricks been posted yet?
Not all of them.
Not all of them yet.
I did a bunch of them, and that's what fouled it up. I posted a lot of them all at once, and it was too many. But he said it's fixed now. So please go buy them.
Amanda's asking if she would like to donate supplies. Where does she send stuff? Someone, could you reply and give her the address? Oh, someone did. Puppy Love did. Never mind. Thank you. Do we have any more mail to open? Packages? Do we have anything more to open?
I don't think so. Nobody gave me any.
Okay, then we're off. Carlene, you look nice. This is from Be Short in Virginia. You look nice and color coordinated today.
Isn't that wonderful?
She didn't say anything about the ears, but I'm sure she meant to say
must
that they
have
were
meant
very
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Of course, you would have looked better with the pink ones, but I'm just
Brown
saying.
ones.
Because it would have matched
I took the
closer to
brown
your shirt.
ones. I'll never hear the end of it. I just found it. Never going to hear the end of it.
No, it's all right. They love the Trump doll.
That's pretty funny.
I still think we've been in front of it. You squeezed it, and it said some of the things he says.
Said, "Where's your wife? Where's your wife? Where's your wife?"
Oh man. Do you feed the dogs any vegetables?
It depends on if I have any vegetables. Not on purpose.
Not as a rule, though.
No.
Yeah,
No, they're on Purina, which is pretty rounded.
it's a good food. Yeah,
it's a good
Very
food.
We-
There may
why-
be carrots and peas in it. I don't know. I haven't read the label actually. I have a printout here of about 50 different dog foods of the first 10 ingredients of each one of them, and it's amazing.
Really?
It's amazing to look at. Unfortunately, I don't know where it is at the moment, but
I always found it interesting that when you watch TV commercials, when they talk about dog food, they always talk about the nutritious value. When they advertise people food, it's always about the flavor and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Nothing to do about the nutrition. I think I told you, we give our dog like a half a can of green beans twice a day. So just mixed in with his food. He loves it.
good.
And,
I'm
and he
delighted.
loves carrots as snacks.
Well,
too.
that old veterinarian friend of mine,
Yeah.
he said that there's nothing wrong with a dog that green beans and buttermilk wouldn't cure. It was. He was 85 years old when he finally died. And he was a biggie in the veterinary world.
Yeah, I remember you saying that once before.
But I think he's. Oh, Bentley.
Put it on the floor. Maybe he'll pee on it.
Oh, Bentley. Oh,
Oh, Benny, you look cute. Look at
He's
you.
pretty.
Oh,
he's a
look
good
at you,
boy.
Benny.
He's very pretty. Oh, your ears are falling off. Here, kid. Wait a minute. There you go.
Oh, good
There you
boy.
go. Stay there.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Yes, you look great.
And you lift your leg on him.
He's done that before.
Has he?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Benny, he enjoyed your
Oh, good boy. You look very handsome. Oh, Bailey wants. She wants a pair too.
You got a pair for Bentley? For Bailey? Bailey's got to have ears.
Bailey.
Wait a minute, stay. Oh, come here.
Bailey.
Oh, Bailey!
Like, I'm out of here.
Bailey! What is this bit?
Oh,
She's leaving.
that was enough. Okay. I'm thirsty.
We've done that before.
Hugga Beagle says she loves your egg art, Tanner.
Thanks.
He tried. Oh, you're so handsome. Look at you.
Don't knock her over, damn it. Here we go.
Amanda says, laughing, her dog and she share carob cookies. Carob?
Carob? I don't know what those are.
Me neither. But they must
I've
be
heard
good
of them.
because they both like them.
Good.
All right, Blue Penguin wants me to ask, dearest Carlene, I am a city penguin, do not know a lot on farm life and stuff, but I know that goats will literally eat anything, like fluffies, paper, wood, things. Tin can, you look very handsome, and so on. I want to know, do donkeys do the same? I know you said donkeys will not overeat, but if given the chance, will they do like goats and just eat just about anything?
No, and I don't think that's true about goats. There's a lot of jokes been made about it, but no, they don't pick up tin cans and eat them. That's just not true. But they will eat almost any vegetation. And donkeys will eat a lot of vegetation. Donkeys are picky though. If it's anything that's going to make them sick, they won't eat it. I mean, I've never had a donkey eat the wrong things. Whereas horses will eat the wrong thing all the time.
I know they they have companies around here now that hire out.
I can tell you about that one. There's a guy in the area that's got about 150 sheep, and there is a rule in. He's trying to get them off. There's around the wet areas in Massachusetts, you may not even cut the grass or anything else. And some of these people over here in Hamilton that have great big estates want to keep the vegetation down, but you can pasture animals there. So this guy wanders around with his 150 sheep. People rent them. And he has 2 big white fluffy dogs that live with the sheep. And then he has some whatever they're called.
Border collies?
Little black and border collies. He has a couple of border collies to move them around.
Oh, Bailey.
Bailey's good.
Well, I mean, I know 2 companies that have goats, and they go out like where golf courses and places
Yeah.
where they can't or won't
Can't cut the grass.
And well, it's not so much the grass, but the poison ivy.
Yep, things like that.
They clear it all out.
Sure.
Amazing.
How do they keep the goats where they want them, though? That's
I don't know. That's a
sheep.
good
You
question.
can easily with a couple dogs keep them contained. But you get goats, they're going to jump the walls, they're going to jump the fences. They just goats are.
We have a guy that comes to our school twice a week, and he has 3 border collies, and they come unbelievably well trained.
Yeah.
And they clear all the geese out to keep the geese
Oh, yeah.
because they make such a mess of the place. It's terrible.
What's that noise in the kitchen? Is that salmon?
It's covering the macaroni and cheese to keep it warm.
Oh, okay.
One of the cam ups.
Salmon's in the oven.
Oh, good cookie.
Maud's got something in the oven too. Just saying.
Okay, babe.
Cam up Maddie wants to know if they can have camera outside the paddocks.
Bentley, have your seat.
We're lucky we got it where
I
it
know.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
You're in Bailey's chair.
Is that what she wants to?
We're
Bailey, you want to get in? Bentley, get up.
on Bailey's way. I'm sorry.
Belly, come to
Boy. Regina says you look good in plaid.
Oh, good.
Get up there. Come on. Can you get up? Good boy, Benny.
She also says her dogs are overweight. That was the same thing with ours, and we cut out half a cup of food, supplemented it with half a cup of green beans, and used carrots for snacks. He loves it, and he's losing weight. Not so much me, but he's doing great.
We better buy some carrots for this bunch around here.
Okay, Bill.
All right, Bailey?
Happy Easter, says Debbie Porges.
I know.
Easter Bunny Bentley. The Easter Bentley. Jean Hush Pup Mom says her Hush Pup Peekaboo loves green beans too. Amanda says they were doggy cookies. They can't have chocolate, so carob is their alternative. I also try what my dogs eat.
Okay.
Not everything, but you know. Yes, apparently we do have an Easter bunny, and it's Bentley. Excuse me. Was Bud? Regina wants to know if Bud was having a conversation with Puppy Regina today.
I was trying.
There you go. You heard it from the Bud's mouth.
It was one-sided conversation.
All right. Let's see.
I've been struggling with Regina and Cindy. Boy, those two, they're tough.
Did you hear that, Regina? You're tough. All right. I'm not sure what the Croatian Howl says. Horse and donkey. What's the biggest difference for you?
Oh. The horses are stupid, the donkeys are pretty smart. The biggest difference in handling the two of them is that a frightened donkey will stand still. A frightened horse will run. And that's why they wear blinders on a horse, because if the horse decides that wagon is chasing him, he'll run and kill himself. run into trees, up over cars. There was a nasty accident down in Fall River where an old team of draft horses, they'd been working for years in harness together, and somebody came along, somebody came along meaning well and said you should take those bridles off that horse and let them get a drink. Horses can drink with the blinders on, with the bit in their mouth. But at any rate, the person handling the horses didn't know the difference either, so he took the bridles off the horse so they could get a drink.
And they couldn't control
They
it.
took one look at that wagon behind them, and they ran through the town. It was Fall River, I think it was.
Wow.
They ran up over a pickup truck, the two of them,
Oh, my gosh.
killing some people in the
Ooh.
truck. And
Oh.
one of the horses got, it was awful.
Really?
They just have no sense whatsoever. The best horse accident I have ever seen, which is extremely unusual, was the Budweisers. Got into
Oh, yeah, yeah.
got into
We
it
watched
too
that.
tight a thing that it didn't work, and one of them fell. And those horses, the guy yelled, "Whoa!" and those horses did not move. They didn't move. It's the most amazing horse thing I think I've seen ever. They just didn't. They didn't move at all, and they unharnessed all of them, and they crawled in among these horses that were sort of all tangled up and together. It was.
I remember we watched that.
Yeah, the Budweiser accident. It's probably, you could see it online. It was
pretty amazing.
because they are beautifully trained, that bunch.
I mean, and they managed to untangle them in pretty short order, too.
Yeah, well,
Which is
I mean,
incredible.
yeah. I mean, it's like they were going to kill any other bunch. You'd have had dead horses. You would
Wow.
have broken legs and everything else.
Where are those horses trained? Where are they?
They're kept in 3 or 4 places in the country. There's a bunch in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Oh,
There's a hitch it's called. The hitch is in the main farm is, I think, St. Louis. And they have 2 hitches, I think, that pull the starting gate off one of the racetracks in California. But they have to rotate them quite a bit because they take an awful beating on their hooves on the street. They're all well shod, but they all have white feet. And white feet are brittle feet.
Really?
So that white feet have always been a problem. So that they'll throw shoes or their feet will break up, or and then they've got to go back. They ship them back and forth places. They have 2 acres of mud in St. Louis. They just stand them in that mud for a month to get their feet back in shape, put shoes on them again, and ship them off again. And I know a lot about them. You want another one?
Sure. Go, you're on a roll. Go for
I'm
it.
on a roll.
Go for it.
There's a family in Connecticut, the Kriz family, I think are the only ones that shoe them. Because they've had a great deal of experience on draft horses and shoeing them. And the reason that most blacksmiths are out of business by the time they're 35 or 40 because their backs give out. They're tall guys, their backs give out. This Kriz family, all the men in the family are about 5'2", and their backs don't give out. So they have gotten an awful lot of experience. They haven't had to quit. They passed it down 3 generations that I know of.
what's the difference between a blacksmith and a
Farrier? Same thing.
The same thing.
Farrier,
Not a furrier.
Farrier. Any rate, the white legs on those horses are a disaster. But they manage it well, but it has to be managed. I mean, a lost shoe on one of those draft horses is practically stopped the whole thing for a minute.
Wow.
They probably carry a rubber shoe to slip on it if they happen in a parade or something. But their feet it's a problem.
I think with their weight, too.
One white leg. Oh God, what's this? One white leg by him, 2 white feet try him, 3 white legs, something or other, and 4 white legs thrown to the wolves.
Wow.
It's a
Well, Croatian Howl, aren't you glad you asked that question?
all those Budweisers have 4 white legs.
They do.
4 white legs.
Is that by design? I mean, do they...
The Clydesdale horses.
Uh-huh.
That's generally the coloration.
So they choose that?
They breed them specifically colored.
I couldn't give you brown.
They're
Pinky is.
That's a big operation.
I would imagine.
That's a big
I would
operation.
imagine. I think I can probably answer this question for you, but I'll let you do it. Lila
Thank
May
you.
says, Carlene, do you like to cook?
I have in my life cooked.
Now I don't, because I can't stand up that long.
Yeah, but you do try some
I do.
some things
I
once in
used
a
to.
while, and you do a pretty good job with it.
I used to do things like bread. I used to make my own bread.
And well,
You know? No.
no.
Okay.
All right.
There goes Donald.
Uh-oh.
Rye, have your way with him.
He's going to take that off his head.
Scooter Karen says she's just finished a ham-boiled dinner soup for Sunday stew. And D-Deck says, Happy Easter to you all and the dogs and puppies too.
Well, that's right, because she comes here.
Right,
That's what she's telling us what she's bringing for Sunday stew.
correct.
Ham bone soup.
Ham-boiled soup.
Okay. We'll plan on it.
Jane Sladen says her dog loved raw turnip and it helped clean their teeth. Interesting.
Raw turnip.
I've never heard that before, but why not?
Neither.
All right, Blue Penguin, urgent regular question. What's for dessert? Will it have whipped cream?
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie.
Oh, yeah!
Cherry
all
pie
right.
and whipped cream.
Woo! Okay. Raw green beans are a huge treat in our house, says Amanda.
I don't mind raw green beans. I'll eat them.
But
Yes.
Regina says, at least you tried, and she's easier to talk to. So when you come back, you and Bud will go sit over by the kennel, and Bud can talk with you.
Okay. That's
It'll
all.
be good.
Yeah.
Happy Easter from Rob. Toria. Speaking of something in the oven, has anyone actually felt the foal in the oven? Yes. I often look to see if I can see a baby donkey moving in there. Maud's so close to giving birth, wondered if you could identify the location of the donkey. It's inside of her. And thank you and happy Easter. You can see it move.
You can see it move.
Oh, yeah. Katie said, I've seen it move.
I've seen it
Grace?
move.
Yeah, have you? Yeah, you definitely can see movement in
Let
there.
me tell you the part that
And
gets
Grace has felt it.
Let me tell you the part that gets exciting. Is foals are usually born with one front foot, the other front foot, and then their nose. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So the whole procedure starts with a bubble about yay big, and then that goes away or whatever. And then out comes this foot. And then they walk around for a while with that. And they're back into things. And I go, oh, the wall, you know? This foot sticking out. And I've had heart attacks over that many times. But it all seems to work
I
out.
want to see this. I want to be here for this.
But
I would love to be here for this.
yeah, well,
So as soon as you see a foot sticking out, you call me.
oh yeah. tell it.
Please.
I'm sure the whole board will be live. Somebody else, tell them to call you.
All right, someone call me when you see a foot sticking out of her backside there, please. Thank you. Uncomfortable. Okay.
We don't want the nose first, because then you don't know where the front legs are.
Must look like they're taking a dive or
That's
something.
correct.
Wow,
They are.
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Sometimes they deliver them standing up, and they whoomp down to the ground.
And then within minutes, they're up and walking.
Up in the air.
Yeah. Incredible. Mary McManus. Hi, Mary. Wants to know if donkeys are susceptible to Lyme disease.
I've never heard of it.
I don't know.
Lyme is relatively new to me, though. I mean, we didn't have Lyme when I was a kid. You just got sick and you got better and things. I don't know.
I forget the year they really just identified it, but it was in Lyme, Connecticut. That's why it's called Lyme disease. But
Well, I was New York. We didn't have a New York disease.
well, I'm saying that's where it was first identified. Never mind. Speaking of which, I have to show you some Rosanna Dana tonight, so you'll know what I'm talking about when I always say, because you said once, what does it mean when you always say, never mind? I'm going to show you tonight.
Rose what?
Rosanna Dana.
That was me. But
Rosanna Dana. You know what Rosanna is.
No, I don't think so.
You don't know Rosanna?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you guys must be too young.
I think you know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm not too young, and I don't know what it means.
I'll show you after. Okay. Kim B., North Virginia. Norfolk, maybe, Virginia. Her brother is a farrier. He's 6'2", and his back is in decent shape. His knees, on the other hand, are shot, but I've heard that him say he is more comfortable bent over. Interesting. He must have a
How
strong
old,
back.
how old
There goes
is
the
he?
choke doll.
I have not seen an old blacksmith, except these Chris guys.
Anyone hear of ramps?
Rant?
Ramps. R-A-M-P-S. Ramps.
What? I've heard of a ramp. It runs up a hill. Huh?
What's the little things on a truck?
I don't know what a ramp is they're talking
Well,
about here.
Mew in Maryland says yes, and then Toria, and back to Mew, says yes because you're from Maryland. Teehee, the smell is atrocious. And Mew says, I never heard of them until about 30 years ago in West Virginia. Now they're an ingredient in the spring on cooking shows. I never eaten them. Used to go to an auction house in West Virginia when you walked. Oh, were they a type of mushroom or something? What
I
are?
was just gonna check,
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
because that's what it kind of
Get me
sounds
checking.
like.
That's the only thing I can think of. Terry White Miller wants to know if I've ever heard of a daisy ham. Daisy ham? No.
Yeah.
Have you? I
I
haven't.
can't remember what I know about it, but I've heard
It's a
of it.
wild onion.
Ramps are a wild onion?
It's a wild onion.
Ooh. Yeah, it looks good. They smell bad, but I love onions. They kind of look like scallions in a
They
way,
do,
don't
yeah. Scallions with kind of a, like a,
Like a oniony look?
no, like a red beet kind of leaf, because they're kind of tall.
Okay. All right. They must grow down south then, I would imagine. Betty says her little dog loves pineapple. I don't know, is pineapple good for dogs though? I didn't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But that's great. If he likes it, he likes it. How's Bentley doing?
He was pretty good today in Costco.
Mm-hmm.
He had a good time.
Okay.
He was pretty good, eh?
Bentley did good.
MM says Bentley loves Carlene.
Oh, yeah.
We know that. Michelle Mitchell says happy Easter to all. 2 legs and 4.
Every Saturday is bad.
Oh, good boy, Benny.
Oh, gosh.
That's right, Lisa. Gilda Radner. That is correct.
Mr. Lie down.
Blue Penguin also has a historical horse hero story. I think it was in Boston, late 1800s, early 1900s. Huge fire broke out. The fire department had a huge tank that was pulled by 2 to 4 horses. The horse were frantically responding somehow. The front horse, for real, literally lost his foot, yet still ran to the fire and stood there as the humans tried to put out the fire. It was not until after, sometime later, they discovered what had happened. Needless to say, the fire department had to put him down, but the horse is in a drawing in a museum with the story. Interesting. Kim B says her brother is now 59 years old.
That's an old blacksmith. 6'2".
Wow.
He's going to get the Guinness Book of Records.
That's pretty awesome, yeah.
Yeah?
Dawn said, never mind, do show Carlene and the rest too funny. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Dawn, but let me know. Kind of makes you feel old when you are the only one who remembers Rosanna Dana, huh, Steve? Hey up! Yeah. Makes me feel old too, I know. Well, that's all right. It was funny stuff. It was really funny stuff. Ramps are a cross between wild onions and garlic. Ooh. That sounds good. Doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. We're going to need to try to... Oh, I better not. We'll have them coming in cases. Don't send any. We'll find them somewhere. A.P. Fiorillo, ramps are one of the earliest spring vegetable, a wild onion. And Peg McCabe says daisy hams are delicious. What is a daisy ham? I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. Does anyone know what a daisy ham is? Yep, come on.
You want me to look again?
Yeah, please. Thank goodness we have Deb here to. All right. Jay Missouri says it was Emily Latella, not Rosanna Dana, who said never mind. But Rosanna Dana did as well. She did. Maybe she got it from hers. I don't know, but she
I don't know
did.
what he's talking about.
But you will know what I'm talking about because I'm going to show it to you. And
I can hardly wait.
It's funny stuff. You're going to like it. All right, Indy Dunes, Chicago. The name Chicago derives from a word in the language spoken by the Miami and Illinois peoples meaning striped skunk.
Well, there's a good one. Chicken in the car won't go, and that's how you spell Chicago.
Say that one again.
Chicken in the car won't go, and that's how you spell Chicago.
Okay, moving on. I like that. That's pretty good. A word they also applied to the wild leek, known later to botanists as Allium trichocum, became the Indian name for the Chicago River.
Okay.
Okay. In recognition of the presence of wild leeks in the watershed. Okay. What I'd like to know about the Chicago River, when they dye it green for St. Patty's Day, how long does it stay green? How long does it dye?
A week.
A week? Is that right?
I don't know.
I don't either. I just know. Oh, you got me going there. Stop it.
I think I read that somewhere.
You think you did?
I think I did.
Okay.
I don't read very much, though.
Yeah, you read a lot. You read quite a bit.
They went down. I think, but it goes downstream.
I would imagine it would wash out pretty
Into
quickly,
Lake
but I don't know. And then Lake Michigan turns green.
Into?
Is that
I believe so, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my. Okay.
it? Yeah. Okay.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Okay.
Sault Ste. Marie.
There you go.
I know her.
Do you?
Okay.
Would you like to know about a daisy ham? What it's also known as?
Go.
It's a smoked shoulder butt, Boston butt, or cottage ham. And it says that it's smoky flavored.
Ooh,
It sounds good.
that does sound good.
I've seen it, or I've heard of it.
It sounds good. I like it.
Well, you like the bacon-flavored dog cookie.
Try a little nibble of it. I'm telling you, it tastes like cinnamon graham crackers.
Well, good. That
It's
sure
pretty
does.
good. It was good.
All I need is one more fattening thing to eat.
I'll bet those are healthier for you than people's snacks.
Probably. But I'm waiting for the cherry pie with whipped cream.
Oh yeah, well, okay.
I don't want to waste my calories on dog cookies.
Where did they go?
WS from Texas says Gretchen is telling all the CPs she wants her futon back. Terry White Miller says if dogs eat pineapple, it's supposed to make their poop taste bad to them, like poop tastes good to begin with. Haven't tried that, don't want to, thank you.
Well, the thing I've heard, and I've heard a couple times, is parsley. If you feed some of these things you can buy in pet stores to stop a dog from eating the poo, it contains parsley.
Really?
So buy some parsley and try that, because apparently they'll eat it.
See you next week.
Bye bye.
All right, Lex, take care. See you next week. Oh, my laptop is doing something funny over here. Okay.
I'm freezing.
Who was sitting behind Steve?
That'd be you.
Nobody.
Bud, I think.
Did what?
Well, they can only see Bud, I think.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what's the question?
Who's sitting behind me?
Oh.
Please introduce yourselves.
It's Bud.
Bud.
Sue from Hamilton, Ohio.
Debbie.
There you go.
Tanner. Don't forget about Tanner.
And Tanner. But he's not sitting, he's sitting beside me, not behind me.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Bacon.
Bacon? Bacon? Bacon?
Bacon.
Bacon?
Bacon.
Definition of a daisy ham, a bone and smoked piece of pork from the shoulder. I like that. Sounds very good. Carlene, how is your diet going? I need to start and could use encouragement. You're not going to find it here.
Oh, I don't know.
No, actually, you're doing pretty well lately. There's
I'm
no
down
junk
2
around.
pounds.
Yeah, there's no junk around.
No,
I don't know how the cherry pie will do.
Oh, I'll have to have a little cherry pie. No, it's the damn white chocolate. It's addictive.
I know.
It's addictive.
Well, I tell you, I had.
I'm eating less of it.
Well, that's good. That's
That's all I can tell you.
right after we had the Konditormeister cake that time. I had blood work the next day, and I said to him, I said, my blood sugar is going to be off the scale. I said, well, I had a piece of Konditormeister cake last night, and he had an intern in with him, and the intern says, what's a Konditormeister? And the doctor looks at me and goes, you don't know what Konditormeister is? he says, the best cake you ever had. He says, how many pieces did you have? I said, well, 2. He says, well, you should have had 1, but he says, but it's okay once in a while, but don't make a habit of it. I'm saying, with as much as they cost, don't worry, no habit. But, so would you like to encourage Talkeetna?
Stop eating white chocolate.
There you go. Words of wisdom. There
That's
you
my
go.
secret so far.
No charge. Okay. SoCal Annie says, pineapple has an enzyme in it, bromelain, said to help reduce inflammation, so good for helping with arthritis. My dog takes it, 11-year-old Basset Hound. I've been a good boy. So good boy. He's a good boy.
Bentley, you're upsetting the whole apple cart here.
All right. I'm going to skip the...
Are we almost done here?
Yep.
Is the
We're almost done.
the fish done yet?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we might come back. There's another explanation of Daisy Ham. We might come back to it. Sequin Pat. Excuse me. If Maud delivers outside the barn, can you use GoPro to film?
I don't know. I don't make any reservation. My camera should. I don't know. The trouble is, I got a few other things to worry about. I hate to say it, but
Yeah, you're going to have your hands full.
I get my hands full, then I do something else wrong. So I do the best I can.
And more than likely, not definitely, but more than likely, there'll be someone there with a phone that can just take a short video or something.
Whatever.
Do the best we can.
She's going to be in a very abbreviated. She'll probably come out.
Made that enclosure for her today.
You did
Yeah.
up the hill,
Yep.
so she can get on that hill and get some sun.
Yep.
But
Yep. Jeff
Her
did
only
a
other
great
alternative
job
is-
getting those posts in, and
good.
Yeah.
So the only other alternative is to go in the barn.
yeah.
She only has outside maybe twice the area that she has in the barn, so it's not a big area. Do we? Yes.
How about if we get her a tanning booth?
Tanning booth. There we go. That's what she needs.
LOLOLO, a lot of dog snacks are healthier than human. Yeah, you got that right.
I would say that's probably true.
Absolutely. All right, we're winding down here. Did Carlene pick up her hearing aids yet? What?
Yes, I did, and they were on high.
Oh, jeez.
Now, I didn't really know that. I didn't know I could play with them on high and low quite as. But you can really turn these things up to the point it's whoa, There's 2 buttons there. I really didn't know what those buttons were before on my old pair, but now I know. But when they gave them to me, I just stuck them in my ears and walked off in Costco, and the whole place was so noisy. I had to stop and say, wait a minute.
Would you people please quiet down? Amanda says we used meat tenderizer, can't remember the name, to keep puppies from eating poop.
Yeah, I've heard that before
Really?
too. Alfred's,
Alfred's?
ALPH.
Alpo? Sorry.
No, I don't know. I used to know.
She says put it in their food, by the way. Okay, here's the explanation. Jay from Missouri says Gilda Radner played both Emily Latella and Roseanna. Emily was famous for being confused and when straightened out would say never mind. Roseanne was famous for saying it's always something. True. That's true.
Jesus. This sounds fascinating, doesn't it?
It is, I'm telling you.
I know you're telling me. I'm sitting here listening, which makes me sort of wonder.
Nizzer Mom says Chicago River is always green, but orange dye makes it greener for a few days, depending on the current and the wind. Interesting.
Orange dye
Orange dye?
makes it green? There's a typo in there somewhere.
That's what she says, right? It's always green, but orange dye makes it greener. So there must be some type of algae in the
Algae
water or
in it.
something that, and then the orange dye probably reacts with it. You think?
Could be.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, there you go. That's our explanation, and we're sticking to it.
All right.
Oh, good. Dawn sent us a Gilda Radner video here. Adolphs, is that the
Adolf, I knew it.
Adolphs.
I knew there was a P and an O and the things in there.
There you go. Not necessarily in the right order, but that's okay. And Lila May says, thank you, Stephen Carlene. Keep smiling. Okay.
Okay.
And I think we're going to sign off so we can watch Rosanna Dana.
Roseanne.
Oh, goody.
Do you
I
practice
like
saying
this.
that in your free time?
No, everybody knows. Rosanna Dana.
I don't know.
Well, you will.
Lord. I could hardly wait.
Good evening. Happy Easter.
Okay, guys, we're going to shut this
Happy
off.
Greek Independence Day, by the way, yesterday. Woo!
That's right.
All right.
Bunch of
Huh?
crazy Greek.
That's right.
Going off.